What if the 1986 horror movie Trick or Treat had a sequel? This video was requested by a channel member named Bronson. He often makes video requests. I try to get to all of them when I can. He wanted me to react to another channel where he made the same request and then give my thoughts on it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give my reaction to the other channel called Rambo Rap for Life, and then I'll give my own version of it. Trick or Treat is a movie that came out in the 80s. It's about a teenager. He finds a record and he brings back this dead rock star to life. His name is Sammy Kerr. It's a fun horror movie with cameos from Ozzy Osbourne and Gene Simmons. The other channel, I'm just going to call him Rambo, said that he wanted the sequel to be based on a different band led by Alice Cooper. The idea is that one of the band members becomes a problem and is kicked out of the band. The other band member gets into devil worship and dies in some way. Then the guy comes back and has to fight the band. He also says the movie would have come out around 1989 and have a soundtrack featuring bands like Alice Cooper, Aerosmith, Metallica, and AC/DC. He then said he would have Henry Rollins be the evil bandmate. That's something I thought would be a good idea. And he said that wrestler Roddy Piper would be another band member. He suggested that the band could be even a three-piece band. He goes on to describe scenes of bands fighting with music instruments, and he describes scenes of people being mauled by guitar necks and things like that. He also goes on to say that John Carpenter would be the director of this movie. So now for my version of it. I have the idea of making a modern movie. It will come out around 2025, 2026, around that time. The premise is as follows. There's a young metal band and they find an old vinyl record that conjures the spirit of Sammy Kerr again. The singer of this band conjures up the spirit, but he doesn't let the other band members know about it. He then asks the spirit of Sammy for help in getting successful, but Sammy asks the lead singer to do things that are questionable, so then the lead singer wants to stop getting help from Sammy or get away from him, and he's having trouble doing that, so that's why there's all the struggle and fighting, and eventually he wants to send them back to the afterlife. So that's the main premise of my version of the movie. So now for the casting. For casting, I would have Rob Zombie direct the movie, and he would star as Sammy Kerr, who apparently aged in the afterlife. And then the lead singer who brings back Sammy would be Ronnie Radke of Falling in Reverse. I think he would be a good pick for this. As an alternative, we could have Spencer Charnas from Ice Nine Kills. That would be an alternative. The soundtrack would have newer bands and some older ones. You could have songs from Rob Zombie, Ice Nine Kills, Wednesday 13, Falling in Reverse, Marilyn Manson, and maybe have Ghost do the lead single. As for the scenes, I would have scenes of Ronnie Radke playing a vinyl record and conjuring up the spirit, Rob Zombie giving advice to Ronnie Radke fighting Rob Zombie with guitars, and then there would be these cameos. We would have Marilyn Manson as a radio DJ, similar to what Gene Simmons was. We could have Ozzy Osbourne come back as this podcaster who promotes Christian metal music. And then we could have, in the end, Rob Zombie being electrocuted and being sent back to the afterlife. So that is all. Let me know what you think of my premise for a sequel to Trick or Treat. Would you watch it? What changes would you make? And thanks for watching. If you want to make a request, you can join the channel for $2.99 a month and get early access to my videos. Or if not, for 99 cents, you can get early access to all of my videos. And there's a link in the video description or a join button below. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.